Well, welcome back. Today we have three very special guests I'd like to introduce you to. I'd like to introduce you to Austin Mitchell, Seth Edwards, and Dr. Brian Ward, who are here to tell us about the Exodus race, which aims to help our community with everyday struggles so many are facing, such as addiction, depression, and substance abuse. So, Seth, if you'd like to give us a brief background of this Exodus race and about F3.
F3 stands for Fitness, Fellowship, and Faith. It's a national workout group for men. It started actually in Charlotte in 2011. And the purpose of it is to foster small groups of men to increase community leadership. And so we have a group in Washington. It's a workout group, and I like to say that the fitness got me to the group, but the fellowship and faith is what brings me back.
Wow, wonderful. So this is a 5K, 10K race.
Yes.
Right, and where will this?
This will be in downtown Washington. It's the F3 Exodus run. It's our second annual run. We've raised $20,000 last year that went to Dare Challenge, which is a Christian men's rehabilitation center in Dare County. And so we'll have it again this year on March 30th.
Great. And then Austin, I actually know you've been through the Dare Challenge. How has this impacted your life?
So before I went to Dare Challenge, I was addicted to opiates for 10 years. I got in some trouble and got sent to recovery court. They sent me there, and out of that, I got married when I came home. I stayed there 10 months, completed the program, got married, was able to hold down a job, and got introduced to the guys from F3. And then last year, I relapsed, and these guys, this is what F3 really does. I relapsed because you're so used to living a certain way,
right,
and then you come out of it, and you're not really for sure, so you go back, and they came to me and they were like, we love you, brother, and you're better than that, and your family needs you. Right. And they really reached out to me when I was at the lowest point of my life, and I really appreciate that. And I went back to Dare Challenge for 2 months, and I'm back home and we're doing the race. So.
That's wonderful. All right, and then Dr. Brian Ward is here with us from Eastern Pines Dental, and he's here to tell us some extra details about the event. So what would you like to?
Yeah, like Seth said, the Exodus run is going to be held March 30th on Saturday morning. Registration starts at 7:30 a.m.
Okay.
The race begins at 8:30, and it's going to be a 5K, 10K, and also Hall Branch Church of Christ from Chocowinity is doing a free to the community pancake and sausage breakfast. Don't have to run the race.
Great.
Just show up and eat, if nothing else. It's just really to bring awareness to the cause, trying to help people in the community. East North Carolina is a wonderful place, and we want to do whatever we can to make it stay that way.
Wonderful. And then kind of reiterate, so where is this starting and then what time?
It is at Festival Park, which is downtown Washington, on the waterfront, Festival Park. I think it's also called Mac Hodges Festival Park, and the race begins at 8:30. But like I said, the registration begins at 7:30. And if you want to sign up ahead of time, you can go into Run the East, runtheeast.com, find the race on Run the East, and sign up. Like I said, it's a 5K, 10K, and the 10K side of things is a little bit unique. There's not a lot of races that do 10K. So for the runners out there, please get involved. Community, please get involved. We need all the help we can get.
Wonderful. And then it's $25, right?
That's correct.
$25 to sign up. Wonderful. Yep. And then where is this money going?
The money, what we're doing this year is we're picking a couple of local causes. One is Harvest Church puts on a program called Celebrate Recovery in Little Washington, and that's for people struggling with addiction. So that's a local community thing right in Little Washington. Some money is going to go to that to try to help them out with their services. We're also going to give a little bit of money back to their challenge to help them because they're expanding. Right. And we're also going to take some of that money and partner in a way with media outlets to be able to provide information to the public. So if you do have a son, a daughter, you yourself are struggling with addiction, this information is not very hard for you to find to be able to reach help for your loved ones or yourself if you need it.
Wonderful. All righty. Well, thank you all so much. And for those of you just joining, this was an explainer on the Exodus 5K, 10K race on March 30th. Well, next on your ENC at 3, we kick off the second half of today's show with a look at your top stories for today around the East and around the state. So stay with us.